All right, welcome to the BCWSA Utility Services Full Session presented by Wagner Newman. I am John Brazer, Director of Funding Games, and I'm joined by my coach today, the great Tommy Greene. What's up, Tommy?
Well, thanks for putting me up like that, pal.
Well,
that's a big word for me.
Yeah, well, I know big words, delicatessen. Now, Tommy, I thought about this when I saw you drive past me in the parking lot.
Yeah.
We live, 10 minutes away from each other?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have driven together.
Well, give or take, yeah.
But
you never know if you're always doing something.
You're right.
Know what
you're right. Tommy, we got a great show today since we are honored to have on as our special guest our good buddy, former Phillies outfielder and your former teammate, Milt Thompson. What's up, Milt?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Got my boy Scooter here, man. Scooter.
We are here at Chickie's and Pizza in Marlton, New Jersey. Please stop by if you're in the area. Milt, I called Mickey today because I wanted to find out, make sure who is the guest, who is my co-host.
Yeah.
And I guess you were with Mickey today.
Yes.
So what were you guys doing? You are an ambassador for the Phillies, so everyone knows. And ambassadors, you do a lot of events for the Phillies.
What are you doing now?
So what was your event today?
Today it was all about women. So we had a bunch of young girls
That's
out there.
pretty much every day, isn't it?
We had a bunch of young girls out there, and we did baseball activities with them. And then on the second half, they did soccer. We were over at the Union Subaru Park.
Oh,
that's cool.
So was this at Baseball 101 you guys do?
No. These were
totally
young,
different from that.
These were young kids. Baseball 101 is the women.
Right.
These
okay. So these are young kids.
Yes.
And you did it in conjunction with the Union, right? So you did you did it all Subaru Park?
Yes, we did. Yeah,
Outside
outside the park, all those fields. They got a ton of fields over there now.
Is this all in conjunction with what's happening with the All-Star stuff? It's been more so on your. I mean, y'all on your plate's getting more things dumped on it now.
Well, that's coming, but right now we're in the summer of giving, so we're doing a lot of things. Like tomorrow, I have to do bingo.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's good. That's good time right there.
Is that old people bingo or young people bingo?
Old people bingo.
Okay.
We classify for that now.
Yes,
I
we
think.
do.
Exactly. Well, I'm turning 61 on Wednesday, so I guess I'm in there as well. All right. So, but what are some of the other things you do? What are your favorite things to do as an ambassador?
We're going to do Peter's Place. That's for young kids who have either lost a sibling or one of their parents.
Yep.
And that's really cool. Usually we do it in the park, but this year we're doing it at the yard.
Okay.
So those kids will really have a real cool time.
Oh, yeah, cool experience for them. That'd be cool.
And then we did bocce ball with a bunch of special needs kids.
I have no clue what bocce ball is.
I've played in that bocce. That's with Special Olympics.
Yes.
Especially with my buddy Dan Majani.
He plays bocce?
Oh, he loves bocce. I've never played though. I don't understand it. So.
I want to play bocce with Dan Majani.
Yeah, be careful.
Yes, I know.
He knows people. He knows.
Yeah, and that's great. So you obviously see Mickey and Dickie a lot. You see Scott Palmer a lot.
Yes.
Right?
And, yes, I do. Quite a bit.
And then you also sometimes you'll go on a cruise, right? Tommy sometimes goes on a cruise.
Yes.
You go down to fantasy camp. Obviously, I see you down there every year. I'm hoping to continue to do that depending on what my next chapter is going to be.
Well, we need you as a backup.
I know. We
got to have
it, Brazer.
I was not a good backup.
No, wait a minute.
We need the body. We need the body.
My team always has 3 players who can't run or anything. Like from day one, we have to have a pinch runner or something.
Well, it wouldn't do me any good having me because remember when you put me in, I made it through 3 innings, and then I played second base, and I was wearing sneakers.
Sneakers?
I didn't have sneakers. I didn't have cleats. Because I was rushed into it. So, some team got a lot of injuries.
Oh.
So I was wearing the On Clouds that were the slip-ons, which I didn't think would be a problem, right? But it became a problem because there was a hot shot to my right, and I had no support. And next thing you know, I thought the ball hit me in the back of the leg, even though I'm facing the batter. And I went down, and I got hit by the worst sniper. Sniper hit me bad. I mean, and then I joined like the 10 other guys that were on the sideline, which, I'm always the one making fun of everyone getting hurt. And then what do? I get hurt right away.
Well, one of the first things I tell those guys in fantasy camp is start slow.
Right.
Don't come out there and hit the first ball and come acting crazy. That's when things happen.
They are slow, but they're trying to be fast.
Yes.
That extra burst of adrenaline they go through, they want to show you how they can hustle and do things, which is a good thing. They want to hustle. They try to, but know thy body. That's what we tell them.
I want to go. I know we every time it's my favorite story, and I tell you it's my favorite story. I want to go back to the beginning. And again, we said this on the show last year, but for those that missed it, or even those that didn't miss it, it's such a great story. It doesn't matter. Again, it's my favorite story of all time. You grew up in the D.C. area, right? In the Maryland suburbs.
Yes.
And I think your if I got this right, your dad played in the Negro Leagues?
No, they barnstormed. My grandfather, my dad, and my uncle. So when the Negro League seasons were over in the Dakotas, they'd come back north, and they had like 7 teams in Maryland, the Negro League teams.
Yeah.
And they would play against them.
And so you're say it again, your dad and your
my grandfather, my dad, and my uncle.
Yes. Wow. All right. So and obviously you grew up.
What were they position wise? What?
My uncle was first base pitcher.
Yeah.
And my dad was an outfielder.
Okay.
Yeah. And my grandfather was a pitcher.
Okay.
So Jackie Robinson was your favorite player.
Yes.
Right. Obviously you idolized Jackie Robinson.
Yes.
Jackie Robinson's position was second base.
Yeah.
And your first stint, I guess, was Little League. You went out to play second base.
Yes.
But there was one problem, right?
Well, the first ground ball came to me, and I picked it up, and I threw it to first base left-handed, and the guy was, If you cannot play the middle of the field if you're left-handed.
Yeah.
And I was a little crushed, went home, cried a little bit, And then my dad goes, "You really want to play second base?" I said, "Yes, sir." Every day after he got for work, we played catch. I learned how to throw right-handed and played second base the next year.
Well, see, hey, people don't understand. I tell them, parents and stuff, if you can, you said it with your dad, you come home from work and play catch.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things you can do with your kid.
Oh, yeah.
They'll remember it forever, and they'll get better from it. Yeah, I mean, if they end up pitching or whatever, they'll end up learning how to throw strikes if they do.
Well, and Milt, you probably know this. Tommy,
his grandmother.
Yes, his grandmother caught
exactly
Tommy.
Right. Exactly right. Well, the one thing I tell kids when I tell this story, I said, if someone tells you can't do something, either believe them or you do something about it. If you really want it, you know, and I really wanted it.
Because Milt, 99% of the people would say, okay, that wouldn't even be an option. And even if that option came to their head, they're going to like, no, it's too much effort. I'm going to go play left field or I'm going to play whatever. Mm-hmm. Like that, right? I mean, that 99 probably is not even, it's probably 99.999. Yeah. I mean, and so how long did it take you as a kid? Because you're 8 years old or so.
Yeah.
And so how long did it take you to get the right-handed the mechanics down to be able to throw?
Well, I was ready the next spring.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all winter.
You played a lot of catch.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
And see what's so strange about this, Brazer. I mean, he's telling the story, and I played with the man. I knew him when he was I met him with the Braves. I always knew him as a right-handed guy.
Right.
Right-handed, and he batted left-handed, but right-handed outfielder. He threw and everything. I watched him play, and I mean, he was faster than crap. But when I come out, then that one day, he did it in the outfield in Philly one day. We were out there, and I looked at him and I was like, "What was that?" And then he told me. In all those years, I had no idea.
It's weird, all my 90 I never even talked about it because I mean it was something that happened when I was young, and I just switched over and never thought about it. But one thing it did mess up, I cannot play basketball.
Is that right?
Because I'm a natural left-hander. I still shoot basketball left-handed. And so every time I go up to shoot a ball left-handed, the right hand takes over, and the rotation is all messed up.
You got what was the guy from the Lakers back in the Jamal Wilkes?
Jamal Wilkes, yeah.
He's spinning sideways.
Yeah.
Well, and also, I guess, I was just talking to somebody, and my dad had a birthday last week. He passed away a while ago, and I was, I'm fourth of five. I'm the youngest boy. And I never had to catch my dad. I did get picked on big time. And you knew that too.
Now I know what's wrong with
my dad was kind of older when I was growing up, and I never had to catch my dad. So when I watched Field of Dreams, I love the movie, but it didn't resonate as much. For both you two, your grandmother, thoughts of your dad.
My dad.
That first time seeing that movie must have been a pretty emotional, moment when they're.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I think about it, and I'm like, man, what was I thinking? Or what was I doing? But it's something I really wanted, and he's like, okay, let's work on it. Let's get it done. It's unbelievable.
And my dad would do the same with me, and my grandmother would play catch with me, but as I started growing, I was getting older and I was throwing good. My dad was a welder by trade. His eyes were a little, he burned his eyes welding, so his eyes were a little screwy. And sometimes I throw it, and if I threw one like up here by his face, it was like he couldn't see it. It was like it was jumping on him, And I was scared I was going to hurt him. So my grandmother, I could go after. She just, my grandma could glove it up.
So wait, how old was your grandmother at this point? Like in the 60s?
She was born in 1923.
Okay.
So I would say she started catching me at age 7. I was 7, so that was 1974 till I was 13.
All right, so she's in her 50s, whatever.
Yeah, she was in her 50s. Yeah.
So was she fully loaded up in gear?
No, just had a mitt, no mask, like that. So
and how hard are you throwing?
I go at it pretty good. I just didn't try to throw any curveballs or anything like that. Not that I had one. It was like what I tell the kids, and Milt's heard it a million times. How I learned how to throw strikes was, okay, I'm doing with my grandmother. She'd squat down and catch me. She'd throw through the mitt, Tommy, not to it.
Right.
And the process of elimination is, if I bounce it, I know I could hurt her. I could bounce and hit her in her face. And if I threw it over her head, I had to go get it.
So you had to be.
So I had to be somewhere in here. And if I threw it around in this area, she could glove it up. She bang. I mean, and if I wish we had cell phones, because she broke her ankle coming out of church in high heel shoes, and she would still catch me. She sat down like Tony Pena with her leg out to the side like that. So she really couldn't move in. It really did help. It's not that you were trying to go at a full. You were having a nice, good catch, like a good feeling touch session with Leo Mazzoni down there on the mound. It's not that we try to throw hard. We're trying to throw where we want to and repeat our mechanics. So it's that type of thing. Yeah. Good catch from my grandma.
And Milt, I know you're left-handed in golf.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And hitting, you were left-handed.
Yes.
Right? No right-handed at all?
No.
Couldn't even do it?
Ugly.
Never even would be ugly.
And he's honest.
All right, so like bowling, are you right-handed?
I have no chance left-handed.
You what?
Right-handed bowling.
Right-handed
bowling.
It's
funny. Once I started doing things right-handed, I right-handed. Everything, I just kind of did a lot of things, but naturally, I wasn't a very good basketball player. I could use both hands, but as shooting, it was natural for me to go left-handed. It just didn't work.
How about eyes-wise? What's your dominant eye?
You know? I have no idea.
I know mine. I know mine is my left eye. And say I'm right-handed, but I kick left-footed. I shoot pool left-handed. I shoot a rifle left-handed. I shoot basketball right-handed. Well, I can bowl left-handed though. Not that I'm a bowler.
You're fully amphibious, right? Amphibious. And I'm half amphibious because anything with two hands, I'm left-handed. Lacrosse, ice hockey, baseball.
I've seen that.
But I throw right, and anything with one hand, I'm right-handed. Tennis, all that. But then sometimes I'll play tennis, or there's a lot of racket sports, and if I can switch over to my left instead of going to my backhand, I'll switch my left and
I want to see y'all. I want to see all of us play golf, and you swing one of his clubs.
I know.
Swing one of his clubs left-handed.
Well, I know I'm a left-handed golfer because that's your swing in ice hockey where you're basically.
Fine,
I want to see it because I see you play right-handed all the time.
I took up golf late, so I took it up right-handed. Yeah. It's pouring rain. Watching the France-Iraq game, and it's in Philadelphia. So being in South Jersey, we're fine right now, but I guess we're going to have that coming to us pretty soon.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe we're south. Yeah, maybe it misses.
All right. Winners win. Wapner Newman has been winning for families throughout the Philadelphia area and New Jersey since 1978. You need a winner. Call Wapner Newman at 215-569-0900 or visit wapnernewman.com. All right, coming up in the show, we're going to continue to talk more with our special guest, former Phillies outfielder Milt Thompson. You're listening to BC WSA Utility Services Bull Session presented by Wapner Newman.
My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, prove it.
Need auto service in a hurry? No one offers more service centers than the Peruzzi Automotive Group. More certified trained technicians to get you in and out. Appointments available within 24 hours. All makes and models. PA state inspections and emissions to major work including collision. All located on Route 1 in Fairless Hills. Visit any Peruzzi dealership for fast service. Peruzzi Buick GMC, Peruzzi Nissan, Mitsubishi, or Mazda, and their collision center.
At Penn Community Bank, we're your financial partner for all of life's moments. Our checking accounts are designed with you in mind, providing convenient access and 5-star mobile and online banking services to help you achieve your goals. Right now, you can earn a $350 cash bonus for opening a qualifying new checking account with direct deposits in the first 60 days. Visit PennCommunityBank.com/cash bonus to learn more. Penn Community Bank, here we grow. Offer terms and conditions apply. Limited time offers subject to change. Ask for full details. Member FDIC.
Hi, it's Pete from Chickie and Pete's. Bring your party to Chickie and Pete's. We can handle groups of all sizes at our locations across the Delaware Valley. Big parties, small parties, company parties, family parties, get-togethers with friends. Order off the menu or our special catering options. We can do it all, including coming to your home or office or special Play 2 party packages at our South Philly location. Book your party today. Hurry, the space is limited. Visit ChickieandPete's.com for details. Chickie and Pete's is official caterer of the Philadelphia Eagles Touchdown Club and a proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, BCWSA customers, this is Tommy Greene from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, prove it.
All right, we are back to BCWSA Utility Services Full Session presented by Wapner Newman. We are live from Marlton, that France and Iraq game going on right now. France is up 1 because was that band Tommy Hansen who had that song?
Hansen.
Mbop.
Yeah,
right. I think that's who scored the France goal, right? It was
Mbop.
Wasn't it right? Mbop.
Yeah.
Like Hansen. I know.
I have no clue about soccer, man.
It's Mbappe.
You are speaking
but it looks like Mbop, the song from Hansen. Milt, you remember the song Mbop?
No.
Well, look, you both have something in common because you both got drafted by the Braves.
Yes.
Right? And Tommy came out of high school. Milt, you came out of Howard University.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So when did you know, at what point did you think you were good enough to play in the majors? Like, were you a slow starter at Howard, or did you kind of thrive right away?
No, I was fortunate because the coach of Howard played in the big leagues.
Okay.
Chuck Hinton. You played for the so that
they know what it takes.
It was funny because I went there and I was a leadoff hitter, so I would take a lot of pitches, and I'd be 2-0, 3-1, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to get on base." He says, "No. It's like Charlie Manuel says, 2-0, 3-1, have to count. They got to come to me." He says, "You better take advantage of that."
Yes. Swing that shillelagh, as they say.
Exactly right.
So then, I guess, did you? Maybe your junior year, you thought maybe you had a chance to take this to make a job out of this?
Well, I know all through. I knew I was pretty good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You gotta believe in yourself. And one summer, I played in the Clark Griffith League, which is in the D.C. area, and I went off. Yeah. It was just incredible, just unbelievable. And then I would always go to MLB tryouts. They used to have tryouts all the time up in the northern area, and I used to go to all the tryouts.
Yeah, I mean, and you never know who's going to be like at the summer leagues and stuff like that. You never know who's going to be there, scouts and stuff like that. I mean, I tell kids that too. I said, don't get caught at somewhere and getting in trouble or doing things, because you never know who's going to be at the ballpark. Right. They're there not just to see you play; they're there to see who you are, too. Because if you got talent, they're considering investing money in you. They're going to do their due diligence.
I tell you like this, Braze. Here's two scenarios. Guy gets jammed. I dribble the ball back to Tommy, and I bust it all the way down and run through the base.
Yeah.
Or I get jammed, and I just and I start jogging to first base.
Yeah.
You get labels like dog.
Sure.
You
can't shake that label once you get it.
You pull a Machado, or you pull it.
Right.
Like some things you just don't do. You always hustle. Charlie's famous words were, "My 2 rules are hustle and be on time." That's not hard to do.
That's
right.
Not hard to do.
That's not very hard to do at all.
And the funny thing is that one time when Jimmy didn't hustle, I mean, Charlie did it great. He let him go back out there and take his warm-ups. And right when the pitcher was throwing the ball down, here comes Bruntlett, right out the short.
Right.
Walk of shame.
Yep.
Never happened again.
Charlie, that's awesome.
And you know, I say this
awesome.
I say this all the time. A lot of people, from afar, thought that Charlie was like good old Charlie. Charlie could be tough, as you know. You coached under him.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Charlie, he old school.
Old school.
Like you say, there's 2 rules, and that was basically what the old school way was.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because if you do those 2 things, especially the hustle's part of it, it's going to carry over in your game anyway. It's going to make you better.
Right. Well, you look at our '93 team. We played for the name on the front of our jersey. Right. We were unselfish.
Sure.
We did what we had to do.
Yeah.
No team in baseball now had 3 platoons.
Yeah.
Right. And you guys police yourselves too.
That's exactly right.
Yes, we did.
Right.
And Milt was one of those guys. Dutch didn't have to do nothing, but he would grab. He wouldn't grab me, but he look at me and say, "Come here." We talked. We were right there about each other. Milt was one of those guys. Milt he still do it now to me and just look at me. And I get what he say. I mean, he kind of really, we're gonna go there, that type of thing.
Well, and the perfect,
but he was a leader by example.
Well, and what basically is apparent is when you said you played for the Phillies in the front. You guys all were part of platoons for the most part.
Exactly right.
And you and Inky, right?
Yeah.
You had Jim Eisenreich
and Wes.
And Wes.
And then you had Donkey and Mickey at second.
And nobody complained.
Nobody.
Right? It was all, you knew it was for the greater good. There's matchups, left-handed, right-handed, or whatever. Defensive guys. And it all worked, obviously. But you guys, in this, I just feel like in this day and age, that wouldn't work. Do you think it would work in this day and age?
Well, it's never the guys never hang out like we did. Game's over. We're in the training room,
right?
Talking about what happened,
right,
and talking about what's going to happen tomorrow.
30 minutes after the game's over now, what I heard is that
I can tell you
it's empty. And then ours, we were leaving. The game's over at 10:30. I'm going home to 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes.
Grace, I was a hitting coach, right? By the time I took all the information down on all the pitchers, relievers, everything, went upstairs, took off my jersey, took off my pants, and went back to get something to eat. Crickets.
Yeah.
They've got their food and to go, gone.
All right, let's talk about the '93 team.
Wow.
Because I know we've talked about it a lot, but
that's hard to believe.
I think what really kind of showed you guys and probably showed the fans was the brawl that took place in spring training against the Cardinals, right?
Well, both were involved in that one.
Yeah.
So would that be correct in the sense that, that kind of where you kind of knew that you guys were all going to, be one together and fight for the, fight for each other?
You gotta understand it all started with Headley.
Right. He was sick and tired of getting hit.
I'm tired of getting hit. He said,
Dave Collins, man.
He said, look, if I get hit and nothing's done, I'm coming after you.
Right. He said, you got 2 choices. Either we take care of it there, or you got to deal with me when you come in the clubhouse.
And Tommy, if I'm not mistaken, you were pitching that game, right?
Yeah, I was.
Right.
He got flipped, and I did what it needed to be done.
But the good thing about that was the pitcher was the guy who came up.
Right. Who was that? Was it Donovan Osborne? Yeah, Donovan Osborne.
He lives up here now.
Good too.
What's that?
He lives up here now.
He might
Donovan Osborne lives in Philly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He might still be feeling that one, from time to time.
All right, so that
in his golf swing.
That same year, Milt. Well, not even too far. Now you got traded over. Back to the Phillies.
Well, actually, I was a free agent, and I had 2 choices: come back to Philly or go to Montreal.
Right.
That was pretty easy.
No-brainer.
Yeah. So you come to Philly, so a month
Pretty
back.
easy. Montreal's a great city, though, dude.
but better weather.
It's better to come here.
I'm sure the taxes are probably better.
Yes.
So anyway, so April 29th, your first month into the back with the Phillies. Walk us through that play because you're playing the Padres. You were up by I think 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
They had the bases loaded in the 8th.
Yeah.
And they had their power hitting catcher up.
That was
right?
a day
Bob
game.
Guerin.
Bob Guerin, yeah, and Westy was on the mound.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a day game.
That was a day game. And the funny thing is, late in the game, that was the 8th. You play what they call no doubles. If you see the coach do that, that means if a ball is in the playing area, it better not drop down.
Yeah, it better be
So
caught.
you better be back as far as you can be. The ball has to be hit out of the stadium. So actually, I was back deeper than I would normally be.
Yeah.
And just got a great jump on the ball, and
Do you remember what was going through your head
boy,
on that play?
Hey, boy got some ups, man.
Oh, I know he does. Do you remember what was going through your head? Like basically,
his feet were just off the ground.
just get back to the wall and see what you can do.
and you saw it the whole way, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
a lucky to
Yeah.
put your glove up there.
That's a great play. We used to love the power shack in that.
Oh, yeah.
That in
Oh,
LA.
yeah.
Oh, we
Oh,
used
yeah.
to love. We enjoyed doing that time, robbing balls and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And what was it? I know you played for a lot of organizations. You played for the Braves. You played for the Cardinals. You played for the Rockies, right? You played Astros, Dodgers, right? What makes?
Wow, I didn't even realize all that.
I was 9 in red, and then 2 in Atlanta, and then got traded over on trade deadline to Houston.
Okay.
And then we went on the strike that year, 94.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Then I went back the next year.
I use you a lot. There's a game I do every morning. It's called Immaculate Grid. Where you know it? Have you played it? Where
I
showed it to you. And so you'll have.
He does do it all the time.
It might have like Cy Young in one column, and then MVP or the Braves, and so you've got to kind of match someone who's Braves and someone who's Cy Young, and the object is to get someone that's more obscure. Milt, I can't. I probably have used you. I use Jamie Moyer a lot. I use Matt Stairs a ton because I know all the teams you guys played for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I see Cardinals, Dodgers, Steve Carlton too, because people forget that Steve Carlton played for the Twins and he played for Cleveland.
Yeah.
Didn't he play? Didn't he play for the White Sox?
White Sox? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
So he had a little run at the end of his career.
Yeah.
But for you, I realized you right away. I'm like, Milt Thompson, Cardinals, Dodgers, right? Or Houston, so-and-so. All right, so then let's go to that World Series that, well, first of all, when you made that catch, I just remember you were high-fiving Lenny.
Yeah.
Right? All the way into the bench.
He was beating me in the back.
He was. Probably got bruised kidney.
But Tom, do you remember that Milt, I know you were there, obviously, but do you remember he hit .313 during the 1993 World Series with 6 RBI, and he set a Phillies record with 5 RBI in Game 4 at Veterans Stadium.
Yep.
How about that?
Visualize all that stuff.
So,
hey, I'm being a pitcher. That's one of the guys you don't want to face as a right-handed guy, because he worked that way towards us up the middle, and he hit it as hard as anybody. I'm talking hit. I mean, it wasn't one of these lift it in the air type guys.
No,
it was one of the take your head off type guys, and I've seen him do it. And we talk about fantasy camp. I worry every time.
Oh, I don't hit anymore.
Every time he come up and do because that's just his instinct. That ball outer half, the pitcher's going to wear it. He's going to wear it. Man.
We had that commercial. Actually, I was in it as well. And Milt was at bat. We do commercials for fantasy camp. Kind of fun, tongue in cheek. And they had you up at bat. And they're like, Milt, hit the left field line. And they pitch the ball and hits it right on the left field line. Milt, hit the center field wall like 2 feet above the. Boom, you hit that. Milt, then it's like, Milt, hit the guy on the cell phone. I was the guy on the cell phone. Milt, hit the guy passing out flyers on the cars in the player parking lot. There's Kevin Stocker. It was a great one. But it showed that obviously Milt knows his hitting.
Have you seen when he does his camp drill down there in fantasy camp, him in the cage where he puts the ball on the tee down at the other end of the cage, and he hits
pitcher's rubber.
on the pitcher's rubber, and he hits.
I'll send you a copy of it. I'll bring you a copy of it.
Do you do it one-handed?
I do it one-handed.
He hits it one-handed off the tee.
One-handed off the tee. Hit
that ball off the tee.
Wow.
You ever? It's amazing.
No, I got it. Yeah,
I'll get it to you.
I want to see it.
Hey, all right. It's fun to watch him.
I want to watch him. All right, time's running out. Game's on the line. Who do you want taking the last shot? You want Wapner Newman, Pennsylvania and New Jersey's premier medical malpractice and injury attorneys since 1978. Yeah, it's either Wapner Newman or Milt Thompson.
Yeah.
Call 215-569-0900 or visit wapnernewman.com. All right, coming up in the show, we'll talk more about your career as a coach, because obviously you were coach for the Fighting Phillies. You're a coach for many organizations, but everyone will remember you as the World Series winning hitting coach 2008. Talked about that and also talk about the hitting in this current day baseball.
Oh, yeah.
You're listening to BCWSA Utility Services Bull Session presented by Wapner Newman.
Hey, BCWSA customers, this is Tommy Greene from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, proven.
Need auto service in a hurry? No one offers more service centers than the Peruzzi Automotive Group. More certified trained technicians to get you in and out. Appointments available within 24 hours. All makes and models. PA state inspections and emissions to major work including collision. All located on Route 1 in Fairless Hills. Visit any Peruzzi dealership for fast service. Peruzzi Buick GMC, Peruzzi Nissan, Mitsubishi, or Mazda, and their collision center.
Hi, it's Pete from Chickie and Pete's. Bring your party to Chickie and Pete's. We can handle groups of all sizes at our locations across the Delaware Valley. Big parties, small parties, company parties, family parties, get-togethers with friends. Order off the menu or our special catering options. We can do it all, including coming to your home or office or special Play 2 party packages at our South Philly location. Book your party today. Hurry, the space is limited. Visit chickieandpete's.com for details. Chickie and Pete's is official caterer of the Philadelphia Eagles Touchdown Club and a proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
At Penn Community Bank, we're your financial partner for all of life's moments. Our checking accounts are designed with you in mind, providing convenient access and 5-star mobile and online banking services to help you achieve your goals. Right now, you can earn a $350 cash bonus for opening a qualifying new checking account with direct deposits in the first 60 days. Visit PennCommunityBank.com/cash bonus to learn more. Penn Community Bank, here we grow. Offer terms and conditions apply. Limited time offers subject to change. Ask for full details. Member FDIC.
USA Utility Services full session presented by Wapner Newman live from Chickie and Pete's, Marlton, New Jersey. We're here with Milt Thompson, Tommy Greene is my co-host, and Milt.
It's not bad weather.
Yes, we're looking over here, and I think the weather has kind of made some technical difficulties all over the place. But yes, it looks like the little stop in the action for France versus Iraq in Philadelphia with the weather. So if you're in the area, just be safe out there with the storm coming in. But we got Milt Thompson, and Milt, we talked about we didn't get all the way through your playing career, but you got into coaching pretty shortly after your playing career, right? I think Tampa Bay was your first stop.
A year after I retired. Yes, I got into coaching.
And
next best thing to playing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know you were the minor league outfield.
Get the suit up, man.
You were the minor league outfield and base running coordinator, right? Then that was in 97. 98, you joined the Phillies, where you lasted 2 years. You were the minor league coach. And then you returned back as a minor league baseball or a base running outfield coordinator. But in 2004, that's when you got when you joined the major league staff as first base coach.
Yes.
Did you like being a first base coach?
Yeah, I like being a first base coach. It's a lot of pressure. You got to really pay attention to the back picks and stuff like that. Yeah. I enjoyed it. And plus I got to work with the pitchers as far as bunting, and I really work with those guys with trying to bunt for a base hit.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Millwood did it for me.
Right.
Well, I mean, bunt for a base hit, but also, I mean, you being a base stealer yourself, and helping the pitchers too, is what you see in them.
Yes.
You know, that's a big help. I mean, coming from a guy who they're looking to try to pick up little things we do that tip things. You know.
Well, it was very simple. Doug Drayback. Doug Drayback, when his feet were straight, he's going to try to pick me off. When he moved this one up to close off to go home, he's going home. Just that little bit.
Just a little bit.
I told him when I went to Houston was his teammate, but
right. But you got to keep that kind of like a secret.
We had the same age. I knew Doug pretty well.
Like, I'm wondering whether Chase Utley was very good as far as tells and on different things, whether it's pitchers or and I'm wondering whether when he went to the Dodgers, I'm sure he probably told them all about the Phillies pitchers, right? Because he's still watching.
That's part of it. You know, your team.
You're now.
You have to make an adjustment. Baseball's a game of adjustments,
right?
And sometimes you got to. I mean, that stuff happens, and you have to make an adjustment. Yeah. So if not, they're going to wear you out. Now they're not going to tell nobody.
No.
I mean, they're going to take advantage of you as long as they can.
Yes.
Now, Milt, you were also one of the few coaches not fired by the organization in 2005, right? So obviously, because I don't think offense.
How'd you survive that?
I don't think offense was the problem, right?
I think the thing was I knew Charlie really well through him going through the minor leagues when I was the minor league coach, and we would talk all the time. We would talk hitting and all that. So when Charlie came in, he was looking for a hitting coach, and
there was nobody who loved to talk it more than him, man.
My God! So
and philosophically, were you guys on the same?
Yeah, most definitely. So he invited me in for an interview, and I got the job.
Yep. And
you should still be there.
And I remember
my thoughts on that.
Many times where, as you remember, Milt, I would bring in celebrities. Could be football players, right? We had Hugh Douglas. Remember when we had Hugh in there?
Yeah.
And you were giving instructions, and you give instructions to I think you were the Jameer Nelson and the Orlando Magic.
Yep.
Remember we had
how about Howard?
Right. He didn't know whether he was right-handed or left-handed.
He didn't know whether he was right-handed or left-handed.
Oh, Dwight Howard?
Yes.
Oh, big dude?
Yes.
He wasn't very good.
No.
He didn't know if he was right-handed or left-handed.
But I remember, you'd go in there and I'd listen. Obviously,
I saw him on Wheel of Fortune the other night, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
Dwight Howard.
You saw who?
Dwight Howard.
Ryan Howard is on Wheel of Fortune.
No, Dwight Howard.
Oh, Dwight Howard. He said Ryan.
Yeah, you were talking Dwight Howard. I did.
I hope he was better at vowels and consonants than he was at hitting in the game.
He did okay.
He wasn't very good at there. But I remember, Milt, you would say all the time, you're basically you're chopping wood. You're hitting down on the ball, and the ball comes up, right? Which is the exact opposite of what everyone's teaching now.
I like to hear Milt talk.
I make it very simple. Who's the home run king for the Phillies? And it's not Schwarber, and it's not it's Michael Jack Smith.
Right.
I hit in the same hitting group with him for 3 years. He did not hit one home run in batting practice.
Right. He had line drives.
Every ball he hit was like a hard ground ball or a line drive. In the game, when that ball's coming at 90 plus and he takes that same swing, he gets back spin and carry. Ball takes off like an airplane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys don't understand that.
Like a golf ball sometimes, too.
Actually, speaking of golf balls, he put a golf ball at home plate at the vet and hit it out.
Who did?
Mike Schmidt.
Wow.
That's
completely out.
Out of the stadium.
That's getting it up like that, too. Yeah. Mike can play.
Yes.
So what was it like working? Well, we'll go back to the modern day, but what was it like working with, like everyone has their different habits. Some guys like to hit from the tee. Some guys like to take outside batting practice. Some guys will only hit in the cage. Some guys will. I know Jimmy Rollins had his own drill where he'd be on his knees, right? Or
him and Bobby Abreu. Yes.
Bobby Abreu.
For me, it was simple. I used the 9 quadrants of the strike zone. Okay. And I give you the paper, and I say where you like to hit the ball. And it's usually a 4-quadrant area. It's either down and in, like the ball up, you like the ball away, or like the ball up. So my quadrants was away. If you throw the ball away from me, you're going to be in trouble.
Dude,
right.
A pitcher's going to be bruised.
So once you give me this, I got you.
Right.
So you're telling me you're down and in hitter. Why are you swinging the first pitch up and away? You got to hunt your zone. That's different. In my day, we hunted our zone where the ball was.
What you're talking about now is all gray matter too. In your eye, I mean, and your emotions, because you get up there. Sometimes your emotions you get jumpy a little bit. You're going after things. You're chasing things with your head and stuff like that. As pitchers, I'm sitting back. You can tell when the guy's not going good.
No.
He's not seeing it. From a distance. I mean, that's part of our job. I'm pitching once every 5th day, but the other 4, I'm watching the best in the business do what they do.
Exactly right.
And when they're going good and going bad, and his approach, way he hit, he tended to stay good.
Yep.
Up the middle.
He didn't get that hot and cold. I mean, that cold streak for long periods of time, doing the way he went about his business.
And it showed in his overall stats.
Well, the thing is, okay, I'll give you an example. You talk about different players. Chase Utley would get there 3 hours before the game, watch video, spend at least a half hour, 45 minutes on the tee.
He was studier.
Jimmy Rollins.
Stretch
was at 4:40. He'd get there at 4:37.
Right.
And I don't know how he got dressed.
Right.
But he would get on the field. We'd stretch together. We'd take batting practice. After batting practice was over, we'd spend another half hour in the cage working on his drills, doing the things he need to do. Everybody's different. You just need to find out where their niche is and what works for them.
Ryan Howard.
Ryan was different. He didn't really do any work afterwards, but I used to beat him up about. He used to put the donut on the bat when he's hitting. And I'm like, why don't you just get a heavier bat?
Right.
Because one of these times you're going to swing and that donut's you're going to end up getting hit in the face.
Right.
But he did that his whole career. I didn't understand that.
And Burrow was a cage rat. Right?
Yeah, Burrow was a cage rat. But in Ryan's case, I used to always tell him left center is your friend. We used to have a Bud Light sign in left center. I said, man, Bud Light, man, go get you a Bud Light. Because the year he won the MVP, he hit 27 home runs to straight left field.
When he got pull happy, that's when.
Yep. Yeah. Actually, the funny thing is when he pulled the ball, it duck hooked. Yeah. He never got it to rise up.
Yeah.
It's weird.
All right. We were talking all on the air when you first got here at Milt, talking about swinging the heavy bat. Speaking of Howard, he hit with the donut on, but also I've seen guys that, when you warm up on deck to go before you hit, they're swinging like sledgehammers. And
we had a piece of metal that those guys, I taped it up like a bat, and they would use that in the on-deck circle before going up.
Now, explain for the younger people, what is that used for? Just so you feel the bat a little bit?
You feel the bat, you feel quicker once you get your bat in your hand.
That's a mind thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. By far, it's a mind thing. But Howie's bats were, I would say, 36, 34.
Wow. That was a monster.
Yeah. It wasn't Dick Allen, 40-40.
No, that's a different breed.
That's a different breed
back then.
All right, Tommy, I'm told by Mr. Irmer over here we got to go to break. So found yourself on the injured list. Get help now. Call Wapner Newman, Pennsylvania, New Jersey's premier medical malpractice and injury attorneys at 215-569-0900 or visit WapnerNewman.com. Coming up in the show, speaking of Wapner Newman, we're going to have Rob Miller coming on every week. He comes on and shows his expertise. He's really watching the games. He might watch more games than I do, but he's got some questions for Milt. We'll bring him on board. You listen to BCWSA Utility Services Bull Session presented by Wapner Newman.
Hey, BCWSA customers, this is Tommy Greene from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, prove it.
Need auto service in a hurry? No one offers more service centers than the Peruzzi Automotive Group. More certified trained technicians to get you in and out. Appointments available within 24 hours. All makes and models. PA state inspections and emissions to major work including collision. All located on Route 1 in Fairless Hills. Visit any Peruzzi dealership for fast service. Peruzzi Buick GMC, Peruzzi Nissan, Mitsubishi, or Mazda, and their collision center.
Hi, it's Pete from Chickie and Pete's. Bring your party to Chickie and Pete's. We can handle groups of all sizes at our locations across the Delaware Valley. Big parties, small parties, company parties, family parties, get-togethers with friends, order off the menu or our special catering options. We can do it all, including coming to your home or office or special Play 2 party packages at our South Philly location. Book your party today. Hurry, the space is limited. Visit chickieandpete's.com for details. Chickie and Pete's is an official caterer of the Philadelphia Eagles Touchdown Club and a proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
At Penn Community Bank, we're your financial partner for all of life's moments. Our checking accounts are designed with you in mind, providing convenient access and 5-star mobile and online banking services to help you achieve your goals. Right now, you can earn a $350 cash bonus for opening a qualifying new checking account with direct deposits in the first 60 days. Visit PennCommunityBank.com/cash bonus to learn more. Penn Community Bank, here we grow. Offer terms and conditions apply. Limited time offers subject to change. Ask for full details. Member FDIC.
All right, we are back to BCWSA Utility Services Full Session presented by Wapner Newman. I'm in Marlton, New Jersey. I'm Brazer, joined by Tommy Greene. We got our special guest, Phillies Thompson. Now it's that time. For this segment, we're going to bring on Wapner Newman's Rob Miller, who's going to give us first, before he starts asking questions, he's going to tell us, I think we have a pretty good guess. Who is the Wapner Newman Player of the Week, Rob?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
It's a little bit of struggle this week. We had some really good play, right?
Well, it's better to have a lot of good options than not too many options.
Good options better than not,
right?
So how many cycles have you hit in your career now?
Did you ever get close?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
What was
I mean, actually, if you take Game 3 and Game 4 in the World Series, I hit a home run that night, pinch hitting off a Ward.
Yeah.
The next night, I hit a triple, a double, and a single.
So you had a consecutive.
Yes,
consecutive.
Yes, consecutive.
So within 24 hours.
Yes.
Is there a name for that?
No.
Nope.
Quad cycle or something?
Tommy, you hit any?
No.
All right, Rob. What is
I had a 4 home run game in high school.
Is that right?
That's about close as I ever got.
We had some good pitching,
We did.
right? We've had some good pitching.
Always.
We had some good bullpen. I'm saying for the week, for the Wapner Newman Player of the Week, but
We have some
lost
good
it.
defense.
And very good defense.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling it's probably coming from the offensive end, only because we've had some pretty big numbers this week.
Big numbers that went for a big distance, right? So Schwarber bombs galore all week. I think there were 5 of them in total. Tuesday, then we had 3 on Saturday and 1 last night, which was majestic. So I think Kyle Schwarber is going to be
Is the Wapner Newman Player of the Week.
Absolutely.
I agree.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you got for Milt?
Well, I actually want to ask you back. You brought up that catch earlier from
Yep.
April of
Bob
'93.
Garen.
So was there a point in that season? And honestly, I remember it like it was yesterday. I know you made the catch. I actually remember it like it was yesterday. that you started to think this is real?
Well, the night after that catch, we go to the Dodgers, and Mitch loaded the bases up, and
I remember Mickey called that.
And Mickey gets a line drive double play. We get out of it. Then you got Mother's Day, Mario Duncan against Big Lee Arthur.
Big Lee.
Grand slam. I mean, it was somebody different the whole year. You look at our starting rotation. They all were double-digit winners.
Yes.
I mean, it was just our year. It was our year.
Who was the biggest competition? It was the Cardinals, right?
No, we always Mets. We hate the Mets.
We hate the Mets.
And then the Braves, of course.
Yeah.
And you guys both came from the Braves organization.
Well, that's the thing. Back then, the Braves were in the other division.
Yes.
So the Mets are the So the best games I ever seen was on the Sunday afternoon at the Vet, and that's just not us playing the Mets. That's up in the upper deck.
Yeah,
fans going at it.
Yes.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
some of the best times, man, is awesome.
No, their rotation wasn't slack. There was no slack in their rotation.
I was just going to ask you that. What if you remember? You don't have to give me stats, but how did you generally fare against Smoltz, Glavine, Maddox?
Maddox, I hit 340 off of.
Wow, you and
with a 90.
Mickey had good numbers against him.
Maddox hated him and Mickey.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why was that?
Surprised he hit y'all.
Because I didn't mess around. I knew he was a bulldog and he was going to come after me, and I didn't want to get 2 strikes on me and he threw that cheat ball.
That cheat ball.
I don't know how he was doing it. I don't see balls moving.
We'd go in and try to find how he's doing. I think Eddie had something to do with it.
What'd you call the cheat ball?
Oh,
cheat
my
ball.
God.
Ball moves so
I'll
much.
tell you what. Mike Scott, the first time I was here with the Phillies, Mike Scott, we got a whole bag full of balls that had 3 marks on every ball. And you know what the league said? Oh, the ball hit the dirt. And made 3 of the same marks.
Right.
What you wanted to do is don't foul a ball off, because you foul a ball off, he gets a ball, you're in trouble.
Right. He gets brand new stuff.
Because we would watch him, warming up before the game, and he'd go split and he'd throw the ball and it'd do absolutely nothing. I'm like, man, come on.
Right.
And then he'd get that ball. Unbelievable.
Disappear.
I used to get on, as a coach, I used to get on Kendrick all the time. Kendrick would get his ball stuff, he'd throw it out. I'm like,
right.
Hey, you would, that was me. I didn't know nothing about it. I mean, how to do it. But back then, when I was healthy, I didn't feel like I needed to,
Oh, no, you would just raise the seams up.
Oh, yeah. I had my own. I did it right out front. I wasn't trying to hide it.
Yeah, he did.
I wasn't trying to hide it.
Hey, you're strong enough to do that.
I don't know how he did that.
No, man, I just did it. I had a little thumbnail just like that. And guess who taught it to us? Old Leo Mazzoni back with the Braves.
Oh, yeah.
And then what about Smoltz? How was your
just average with Smoltz. Smoltz had the 5 pitches, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's funny. The other day, a bunch of my friends text me. Coney, David Cone was He was on the New York broadcast doing the broadcast, and they asked him who was his toughest out. He said me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah.
All right,
I can see that. It drive you. He's one of those batters that drive you absolutely insane as a pitcher.
Well, I'm just trying to hit a line drive somewhere. I ain't trying to hit a ball out of the ballpark, because if I get on, it's a double.
How'd you fare against Coney? Because he was filthy.
I did really well against Coney.
What about Glavine, a lefty?
Well, I didn't get to face Glavine a lot.
No, you didn't.
It was weird, because you know that when we played them in the playoffs, they got smarter than everybody else. They started Avery the first game of the playoffs against us.
Right.
And you had those horses.
Right.
Hey, and Avery wasn't no slouch either.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. So good. Avery could pitch.
So you've been watching the last week. We've been getting a lot of good defense.
Yes.
Right? Which reminded me of that catch in 93, actually.
Well, people don't understand defense and 2-out hits win championships.
Right.
Defense and 2-out hits. 2-out hits are just crushing to the other team. You know what I'm saying? And what we've done lately is we score early. You score early, it's easy, you know. But
makes it easier to pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy?
Look at our rotation. Are you kidding me?
I mean, right now,
if you get those guys 3 runs, you're talking about Wheeler and Shantays, they might as well not pack it in.
Yeah.
It's over.
I mean, Sanchez has been just out of this world. We've talked about him a lot this year, but then Wheeler, if Sanchez wasn't on our team, we'd all be, jumping up and down for Wheeler, right? Because coming back after that injury,
you're seeing the moxie with Wheeler. His intangibles really come out in who he is. Because of what he's been through.
Yes.
And he's like he said the word a while ago. He's a bulldog out there. He's going about his business, and he's going to come at you and go get you.
Well, the thing is,
with his assortment of pitches, he's got a good assortment now.
When your ball moves, don't matter.
Right.
When your ball moves, you can make that fastball do some stuff.
I got a question too. I got a question for Milt, real quick. What are you as a hitter seeing in Painter that he wasn't doing?
He's coming back from a major surgery, and he don't have what he used to have.
Yeah.
And he's really trying to get it back.
Yeah.
Instead of this, I'll give you a prime example. Maddox, when he was in Chicago, was grunting, throwing 93, getting lit up.
Yeah.
He goes over to Atlanta. He backs off 2 miles an hour, 2, 3, and hits his spot. It's not about how hard you throw the ball.
Right.
It's location and movement.
Do you see his extension getting better if he really because I know the games went up for pitchers throwing up in the zone. Yeah. Do you see him working down in a way especially to a right-hander, getting that extension? Because you have to work to get there.
But number one,
you see that helping him?
It does, but number one, he has to get online because he's trying to overthrow the ball and he's coming out.
Yeah.
And
because
everybody sees it. Everybody sees it.
Well, everybody's looking for spin rate and velocity and all that. Okay, I got you.
So it is something that can come back. That's the question.
Well, once he starts getting back online and stop trying to overthrow, he's going to be fine. Well, and I think it was a smart thing to send him back down to get him right.
And just simplify things.
Exactly right.
All right. In the City of Champions, you deserve Champion League representation. Wapner Newman is Pennsylvania and New Jersey's premier medical malpractice and injury attorneys. Call 215-569-0900 or visit wapnernewman.com. And that wraps up this week's BC WSA Utility Services Bull Session presented by Wapner Newman. I'd like to thank my co-host, Tommy Greene, our special guest, Milt Thompson. Thanks to Rob Miller from Wapner Newman for coming on the show as well. Thanks to our on-site producer and engineer, Chris Ermer, and Joe, what's your last name again? Wechter. You know Joe Wechter. Finally, thanks to you for listening. We'll be back next Monday at Chickies and Pete's in South Philly at 12 p.m. We have Phillies infield coach Bobby Dickerson. So that'll be interesting. We'll be our special guest with Mickey Morandini as my co-host. Have a great week until then. And as the late, great Harry the K says,
we're out of here.